Hey guys, back with something a bit different today. It's a box break, but not your typical box break. These are players from the Cuban League from 94. I ripped a few packs of these back in the 90s. Not in 94, like late 90s, like 98, 99, when El Duque Hernandez had signed with the Yankees. And I saw a guy had these at a card show, and he said both Orlando Hernandez and Livan Hernandez had cards in here, so I bought a few packs trying to get those guys, but didn't get them back then. And so recently I was looking up boxes of these on eBay and found this one for 29 bucks, which is not bad. The Orlando and Livan Hernandez cards each go for around 15 to 20 bucks. Could have probably just bought those cards, but wanted to also see if I could get a complete set out of this. And I still have the ones from the packs that I bought in the 90s, so those should help too. So yeah, let's get into these. I'm pretty sure a lot of these players are going to be kind of unknown because most of them did not make the big leagues. So hopefully it won't be too boring of a break. Might not show every single card from every pack. But yeah, I know for sure there could be cards of Orlando and Livan in here. And there was another guy that the Yankees signed called Andy Morales. But I don't think he ever made it to the big leagues with them. Here what the packs look like. Mike line, let me know if you need that wrapper. Yeah, just 12 packs, so it shouldn't take too long. Hopefully these aren't all stuck together. So this is what the base looks like. Always kind of like the look of this base. Another reason why I wanted to get these. Not a bad design at all. Even better than some of the modern stuff. Osvaldo Fernandez. He sounds kind of familiar. Not sure if he ever came over. So yeah, this is back when these players were playing exclusively in Cuba. Like I said, some of them defected over and signed with big league teams, but I don't think most of them did. Most of them just stayed over there. So yeah, not really recognizing a lot of these names so far. Hoping to get the main two guys. That's why I got Orlando back there. Hopefully he'll give me some good luck. Having trouble with this pack. And there you go, right away. Orlando El Duque Hernandez. So very cool. Did not have that. I do have a lot of Orlando cards. He's one of my favorite 90s Yankees. So very happy already with that. Already made it worth it for me. Hopefully we can get the Livan as well. Or even another Orlando double would be fine too. Nobody very notable in that pack there. Those of you who follow Cuban baseball, you might be able to recognize some of the names in here. But again, since this was 94, I doubt any of these guys were on the recent WBC teams. Ariel Prieto, I think I remember him with the Oakland A's. Not 100% sure about that. Maybe it's just a similar name. There you go. Livan Hernandez and El Duque Hernandez. That's it. The rest of this box is gravy to me. Hopefully, like I said, I can get a complete set, but these were the two main cards I was after. But But again, wouldn't mind getting doubles of either of those because they do sell pretty good. This guy, I remember, Jorge Luis Toca, the Mets signed him. Never really amounted to much though. There's a nice checklist card. Again, pretty decent looking set. Eduardo Paret, kind of remember that name too. I think he might have been on one of the WBC teams as a player or coach or something. I know I got a couple Cuban collectors that watch, so if you know any of these guys, let me know. There's a channel called Cuban Collector, Jonathan, and Hidden Gem. He also collects Cuban players. If I get any doubles in here, ship them off to you guys. Here's one of the coaches, I guess. So yeah, these are guys from all different sorts of teams in the Cuban League. So it's not like it's just one or two teams. For any of you that saw the documentary about Livan and Orlando, they never played together in Cuba. They both played for separate teams. And then Livan defected first, and then Orlando a couple years later. Nobody too interesting in that pack. Few more packs to go. Again, hope this doesn't go too long because, like I said, a lot of these players never made the majors, so not the most interesting break ever. Hoping, if anything, to find maybe a couple other guys that I didn't know were in this set that made the big leagues. Man, these packs are sealed tight. Maybe I'm just out of practice. There you go. Another Livan. So already very happy with this break. To me, those are just as good as anybody pulling hits in modern products. Very happy with those cards. Here's a Lourdes Gurriel. I believe his son is playing for the Blue Jays now. And here's the guy I mentioned earlier that the Yankees signed, Andy Morales. But I think he never made it past AAA. So a few more packs to go. Hopefully we get another Orlando. Nothing there, just a bunch more randoms. But I've even seen some of these commons on COMC going for about $1 a piece. But I'm not planning on selling them. Even if I can't do the set, I'm definitely gonna keep most of these. There's another Osvaldo Fernandez. Again, he sounds familiar, but can't quite remember where he played. Last pack. Last shot at another Orlando. Got another Lourdes Gurriel Sr. there. Vladimir Nunez. Sounds familiar, but might be just because that's a common name. Got another one of these checklist cards. I think that's a different one. And I did luck out. Another Orlando. So very cool, very much worth it for me. I was actually considering on buying each of those cards, like I said, around 15 bucks a piece, but glad I actually bought the box and got 2 of each. So there it is. Thank you all for checking these out with me. I'll talk to you guys again next time.